Temperatures and sea levels are rising all over the world. Low-lying coastal cities are facing unprecedented challenges due to disastrous floods and are ardently searching for solutions to tackle the escalating sea levels. Some cities are facing the threat because of the rising waters, while others are sinking due to factors like excessive groundwater extraction. Without swift action, these tragedies could soon unfold in cities around the globe. Welcome to Flawless Facts, where we dive deep into topics that shape our cities, countries, and the earth as we know it. If you're enjoying our content, take a moment to hit the like button. It supports our channel immensely. Now let's delve into 10 cities that are on the brink of going underwater. Number 10. Miami, USA. The east coast of the United States faces significant risks, with Miami leading the charge as one of the most vulnerable to rising sea levels. Factors like ocean currents and Miami's geography compound the challenges, leading to frequent floods, contaminated drinking water, and extensive damages to infrastructure. Rising tides are now a regular event in Miami, increasing roughly an inch every 3 years. Forecasts suggest that in the upcoming 15 years, we may see another 6 inches added, spelling serious trouble for the city. Number 9. Alexandria, Egypt. Alexandria, a historical gem by the Mediterranean Sea, is facing rising challenges. Each year, the sea around the city goes up by about 1.3 millimeters. This might sound small, but over time, it's a big change. Making things worse, big dams like the Aswan Dam up the Nile River stop sand and soil from flowing down. This sand used to help build and protect the coastline. Without it, the land in and around Alexandria sinks faster. Adding to the problem, when companies take large amounts of natural gas from beneath the ground, the city can sink even more. Already, some parts of Alexandria face floods, especially when there are storms. With its rich history and millions calling it home, finding solutions to protect Alexandria is becoming more crucial every day. Number 8. Tokyo, Japan. This bustling metropolis, often regarded as the heart of technological advancements, is facing severe threats from rising sea levels. The city, built on the Tokyo Bay, has experienced significant sinking over the past century, primarily due to groundwater extraction. Frequent floods, especially during typhoon season, threaten its infrastructure, economy, and the lives of its inhabitants. Efforts are ongoing to mitigate the effects, including the construction of extensive seawalls, but the clock is ticking for Tokyo. Number 7. New Orleans, USA. The city of jazz has a sinking tune of its own. Both human interventions and natural phenomena contribute to the sinking of New Orleans. Earlier in the 1900s, engineers designed a drainage system intended to counteract rising sea levels. However, this solution inadvertently plunged half of the city below sea level. The Mississippi River, which once nourished the region with silt deposits, was cut off by levees, causing land depletion and increased sinking. Fast forward to the 1930s, and a third of New Orleans found itself submerged. The lost wetlands and ongoing subsidence rendered the city vulnerable, with every future storm posing a considerable threat. Number 6. Bangkok, Thailand. Once hailed as the Venice of the East, Bangkok's intricate network of canals has gradually given way to urban infrastructure. This transformation, coupled with the city's naturally low-lying terrain, has made flooding a recurrent nightmare for its inhabitants. Rapid urbanization has not only resulted in the covering of natural waterways, but also accelerated the city's rate of sinking. Recent studies suggest that if current trends persist, large parts of Bangkok might be underwater in just 2 decades. Number 5. Dhaka, Bangladesh. As one of the most densely populated cities in the world, Dhaka is under mounting pressure due to climate-induced challenges. Periodic waterlogging and soil salination have rendered agriculture increasingly challenging. What's ironic is Bangladesh's minimal contribution to global greenhouse emissions, yet the country stands on the front line of climate change repercussions. The nation's heavy reliance on groundwater has further compounded land subsidence issues. Predictions suggest a grim future, with nearly 18 million people potentially displaced by 2050. Number 4. Houston, USA. The phrase, "Houston, we have a problem," has taken on a more literal meaning for the Texan city. Excessive groundwater pumping has led parts of Houston to sink at alarming rates. The city, deeply reliant on aquifers, has witnessed land compression due to over-extraction. By 1979, Houston had experienced nearly 10 feet of subsidence, affecting a massive area spanning 32,000 square miles. This increased vulnerability means disasters like Hurricane Harvey could become commonplace, with its devastating impacts echoed in the future. Number 3. Lagos, Nigeria. A shimmering beacon on the African coast, Lagos' vibrancy contrasts starkly with its pressing environmental challenges. Partly built on the mainland and extending to surrounding islands, Lagos grapples with not only rising sea levels but also inadequate drainage systems and rampant groundwater extraction. As the southern land sinks, the Gulf of Guinea inches closer, while to the north, the encroaching Sahara Desert compounds the city's troubles. The projected sea level rise of even a few feet could wreak havoc on the region. With climate change also ushering in heavier rainfall, Lagos is truly caught between a watery and a sandy front. Number 2. Venice, Italy. The romantic canals of Venice are iconic, but the acqua alta or high waters have become increasingly frequent visitors to this historic city. Venice's decline is about 0.08 inches annually, a figure that might seem minuscule but accumulates alarmingly over the decades. Recent reports ring alarm bells, suggesting that if current climate trends persist, Venice could find itself beneath the waves by 2100. The city's sinking is primarily attributed to plate tectonics, with Venice caught in a subductive tug-of-war. While engineering marvels like the Mose Flood Barrier project aim to offer some reprieve, the future remains uncertain. Number 1. Jakarta, Indonesia. Touted to soon rival Tokyo in terms of population, Jakarta's challenges are far from mere urban congestion. With parts of the city sinking almost 10 centimeters annually, it's alarming to think that Jakarta could be entirely underwater by 2050. North Jakarta, in particular, has witnessed a staggering 2.5 meters drop over a decade. The city's historical segregation, compounded by colonial-era infrastructural decisions, has resulted in unequal access to piped water. This has forced many residents to resort to excessive groundwater extraction, exacerbating the sinking. As Jakarta grapples with its dual threats, efforts are underway to reinforce the city with canals and seawalls, but the looming shadow of climate change adds an unpredictable variable to the equation. As we journey through these sinking cities, it's clear that our planet is at a tipping point. Each story serves as a testament to the intertwined fate of nature and human civilization. While the challenges are daunting, hope is not lost. With collective action, innovation, and global cooperation, we can work towards a more sustainable future for these cities and many others. However, awareness is the first step. By understanding the scale and immediacy of these challenges, we can become advocates for change in our own communities and on a global scale. If this information resonates with you and you believe in the cause of preserving our beautiful cities and the lives within them, please share this video with friends, family, and on your social media platforms. The more we spread the word, the greater our collective impact will be. Moreover, consider supporting organizations working towards climate change mitigation and urban sustainability. Together, we can make a difference. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to Flawless Facts for more insightful content on our planet's pressing issues. By staying informed, you're already making a positive impact. Thank you for being part of this journey with us.